Bovinoid is first. Even if someone else was here already, Bovinoid is first.
Hello, welcome to my hotel room. I hope everyone's having a wonderful, fantastic start to the weekend, unless you're watching the VOD, in which case I hope you're having a wonderful whatever time of the week it is for you. Hello everybody. I'm going to very quickly tell you a little story about something that happened this morning, because unfortunately this kind of thing might start becoming a little bit more common, particularly in the UK, and it's important to know if you are going to do anything when you witness it, what to do. So I went to Greggs for breakfast this morning. I went and got myself a nice bake for breakfast. As I got there was some dickhead in the doorway yelling, swearing. Poor security guard. This Greggs has a security guard. The security guard is there to... his job is basically to stop kids from stealing Red Bulls and sandwiches, the poor guy, and he's there having to be in the way of this guy who's yelling, swearing, mouthing off at these two goths who are inside the store trying to select their breakfast. And he's mouthing off, saying all sorts of shit about offending people's religion and God and blah 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 blah. So as it turns out, the guy, this goth couple, he's wearing a t-shirt with a rainbow on it. Basically, it's a bit more than that. So there's a character who looks like Jesus. He's not definitely identified as Jesus, but he's probably meant to be Jesus, like this, with a rainbow between his hands and Amen above it. It's funny. It's offended this poor little right-wing snowflake, though. He's yelling and swearing, blah 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 blah. The couple are just laughing to themselves because it's funny, and just trying to ignore him. The lady turns around to him and says, "Look, it's just a t-shirt. Move on. Carry on." And she says namaste to him. And the guy's like, "Namaste fucking... there's no God in you," which is kind of ironic because he's the one there yelling and swearing at someone over a t-shirt. So I go in, I order my food because this couple are obviously a bit distracted. They're still trying to decide. And I hear the security guard saying to the guy, "It's just a t-shirt," and the guy turns around to him and goes, "Yeah, what if it was Muhammad? What if they were saying Muhammad's gay?" And the security guard kind of chuckles to himself. So, now here's the thing, that if you're gonna do anything in this kind of situation, this is what you really should do. If someone's being harassed on the street, leave the piece of shit alone who's doing the harassing, and engage in a positive and comforting way with the victim. So I turned around as I was leaving, I looked at the guy's t-shirt, looked at him and I said, "That's a great t-shirt, I love it." The dickhead heard me though, of course, so as I walk out, he starts swearing at me and saying, how dare you, this is offensive, blah blah blah. He's getting very aggressive, so I just stop and look him in the eye. And this is what you shouldn't do. Bear in mind I do have a bit of a background in psychology and criminology and a little bit of experience dealing with criminals as well, on a professional side. So I just looked him in the eye and said, "Touch me then." And he said, "I'm not going to touch you. I'm not doing anything wrong. This is offensive. People are out here offending people's religion." So, okay. And I start walking on. He follows me a bit and he's like yelling about fuck this, fuck that, fuck offending people's religions, blah, 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 blah. So I just saw, and he says, "I'm not doing anything wrong." I stop and I turn around to him and say, "What do you mean you're not doing anything wrong? They're wearing a t-shirt. You're just yelling and swearing at people in the street." And he's like, What? "No, this is offensive. This is offensive." And I said to him, "Look, there's a church over there. There's a church literally across the road. Go and pray about it. Go and talk to God about it. If you're religious, go and talk to God." He said, I pray every Sunday. I go to church and pray every Sunday." I said, "Well, do that then. Do that on Sunday. Pray about this on Sunday. Instead of, yelling and swearing at people in the street." And he's like, "I'm not doing anything wrong." And he comes right up to my face. Well, I say right up to my face. He's about here on me. And he looks up at me. He's like, "You're pissing me off. I'm about a second away from headbutting the nose off your face." To which I basically just roll my eyes because, he's just mouthing off. And I said, what would God think about that? Because he's like, I'm not religious, but he's claiming to be. I think he's just using a religion to be an excuse to be a prick. But he's like, what? I don't care about any of it. I said, you're the one yelling something at people in the street and threatening to headbutt people. I don't care about that. I care about my eternal soul. And I was like, it doesn't feel like you do. And because I didn't even flinch when he said he was going to headbutt me, because I knew he wasn't going to. He then walked away, just talking about offending religion and hell. Unfortunately, yeah, this is the sort of thing that's unfortunately going to be possibly a slightly more common sight in the UK going forward. But the key thing is, like, if you do see someone behaving like this, a lot of the time they are just mouthing off, especially if it's in public. But the key thing to do really is what I did first. Just make sure that the people who are the victims know that they've got support around if they need it. In a non-aggressive way. Don't be like, I'll beat him up for you. Just tell them that, just say something kind and positive and reassuring to them. Regardless of what it's about, whether it's about a t-shirt, whether it's about the colour of their skin, whether it's about their gender, whatever. Support the victim, and if you can, just try and blank the abuser. I guess it sort of worked because he followed me a little bit and left them alone and then wandered off. But yeah, welcome back to the UK after a month in Brussels. Oh man, God, Bovanoid, if the UK had guns publicly accessible, I might be in prison. The people that I would have used the guns on would have 1,000% deserved it, but I'll probably be in prison. Kim Baby talks people when they verbally harass. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's a good one. Right, let's say hello to the chat. Hello, everyone. If you're new, I hope you enjoyed that little story. I'm Seth. I like to stream because I just enjoy sharing gaming experiences. A lot of the time, if I play games on my own, I'm like, I wish there was someone. And I know you can screenshot and do clips, but it's not quite the same as having people with you, whether they're physically here or whether they're here in a chat. So that's basically why I stream. It's good fun. Let's have a look who's here in the chat. Bovanoid is first. Stream Elements thinks we're streaming Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. That's because I started a stream forgetting to update it, and then I stopped the stream, updated the info, and then restarted the stream. It should be correct now with Mass Effect. Hello to Enceladus. Welcome in, Mike, welcome in. Stream Elements now saying, yes, we're playing Mass Effect. Good. Rosa, hello. Hello, Hoovian Girly. Hello to Kim, who will be lurking to avoid spoilers. Thank you very much for the lurk, it's very kind of you. And thank you for the shout out for Kim, Rosa, and hello. Did I already say hello, Hoovian Girly? Hello, Hoovian Girly. Even if I already did, you get a second hello, that's fine. And thank you for the shout out for Mike as well, Bovanoid. And hello to, if you like Pina Casalas, when you're in luck, because Kizzy's here, our Chief Hydration Manager, although Kizzy is in Berlin right now and is on holiday, so is probably going to be lurking as well. But thank you very much for giving that lurk. And hello, Andy. Stuck working, so popping and say hello. Well, hello, Andy. Thank you very much for coming in and saying hello. And I hope you enjoy. I hope work isn't too bad a day for you at work. Thank you. And I see a few people displaying their Creepers badges from watching my anniversary stream, which is lovely to see. Kim knows how to defend herself, which is good as well. If they're going to throw a tantrum like a toddler, I'm going to treat them right like one, right? Yeah, exactly. Over a t-shirt. And this is the sort of person, these are the people he probably goes home, he's offended over a t-shirt, and he probably goes home and complains about how everyone's so offended these days over nothing, right? And he's offended over Jesus holding a rainbow on a t-shirt. Yeah, Anyway. Lamode's here. Hello, just popping in to redeem the streak, but you've got to run a few errands. No worries, thank you very much for coming in. I hope the streak pops up for you. Thank you for coming in. Now, we're going to be playing some more Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Now, what I want to be doing with Mass Effect, as I did for the last couple of streams, is putting a previously on Mass Effect little clip reel on. I haven't had time to do that as people who are aware of my situation, and the fact that I'm in a hotel rather than a flat or a house at the moment. I've not quite had time to do that this week. I should be able to do it for Wednesday. But yeah, we've not got that today. So I'll tell you a bit. Last time we destroyed a bunch of Geth encampments and crippled, in a side mission, but thematically crippled the Geth military power on the borders of human space. And then we started looking for Liara Tassoni, the daughter of Matriarch Benezia, who is allied with the Geth and Saren and the bad guys, who we've been told by a former ally of theirs was joining Saren to try and rein him in and prevent him from going a bit too crazy, but has somehow come under his influence. And we know that his ship has some kind of mind control powers. So that's what's happening there. We will head over and get to it. How is everyone's weekend doing? How has everyone's week gone? And does anyone have any nice fun plans for today? We know Kizzy's in Berlin for the weekend. We know unfortunately Andy's having to work. Sol, who's not here, is at a stag do today, which sounds like it's going to be fun. Let's fade down the lovely Final Fantasy VII music and jump over to the game. Right. Well, we've got some levelling up to do. Straight away, starting off with some levelling up. Hello, Inquisipebs. Welcome in. Can we get a shout out for Inquisipebs, please? And also, if anyone would like to, you can see my lovely board game collection over here. There's a couple more in bags down there, but if anyone would like to ask about my board game collection, feel free. Feel free. It's all there. Do I want to put anything? Let's max out our Spectre training. We're already a Master Spectre. We've only been a Spectre for about a week. Mike got word he qualified for the next season of something. Assetto Corsa, so he's probably going to practice for that. Even though he's no plans, just chilling tomorrow, is going to visit mum, brother and nephews. That's nice. It's a good way to use your holiday. Cash says hello. Hello, Cash. Cash the kitty. And also, of course, hello to Fred. We can't say hello to Tifa, unfortunately, because Tifa is not here, and is not with Kizzy. Tifa's with the grandparents. Let's put... what do we want to give him? A bit more of medicine's a good idea. And Garrus can have some assault training. We should have a tabletop sim stream sometime, says Mike. That would be a good idea. There is also... It's not too difficult with some games. Depends on the game, to play them with just like a camera pointing at the game. Especially if multiple people have copies of it. Right. That's that. We've got a bunch of... Have we got any... Right, tungsten rounds, that's what I want you to have. What about in the sniper rifle? Proton rounds good for shields. Do we have any tungsten or armor piercing rounds? No. We'll leave you with proton rounds then, and I assume I have everyone else equipped well from last time. It's a bold assumption to make. Me do something competent at the end of a stream. Alright, so we are about halfway through the route to finding Liara. Should probably be wearing helmets here, but you know, I've seen Starship Troopers. It's a good idea to be wearing helmets, bad idea to not be. Okay. Can you just stand up again so I can shoot you in the head, please? I see you there. Can I shoot you in the arm? Okay, let's move a bit. Christmas has fought a few board games too, the usual Risk, Assassin's Creed Edition, Monopoly, Scrabble. Couple of D&D type ones. You've got the Mass Effect one. Oh, I really want that. I don't have that. I've got Horizon Zero Dawn and Resident Evil, which I think they're not from the same company, but the company that they're from the same company as each other, but not from the same company as the Mass Effect game. But the Horizon Zero Dawn and Resident Evil board games do a fantastic job of simulating the game emulating the game into a board game. You've got the Batman Arkham City Escape one as well. Those are good games. I also have the Assassin's Creed. It's here, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice, which is a good stealth game. It's a legacy game as well, so you play through a campaign and how you do the missions. You make some choices which affect what upgrades you get and how you progress through the campaign. Let's just go in and shoot these guys, because sniping through a rock wasn't quite working for me. Let's go. Can we go up there? I've never gone through here before. I've always just looked at it and gone, oh, there's nothing there. Can we actually go up this way and flank? No. No, it's just a nice little extra bit of scenery. Okay.
Gisela wants Seth to hydrate with water.
Kizzy wants me to hydrate with water. I have some sparkling apple and raspberry flavour water here to spray all over myself, because I obviously knocked it about a bit at some point. Technically I've hydrated my jeans. Is that good enough? Is that good enough for the redeem? Is that good enough for the redeem? I've hydrated my jeans and a little bit of the table. The mode needs to head off. Have a fun stream. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for Ghost Club. I hope the chores go well. We're talking about board games in the chat as well. Mike's got several Monopolies and several packs of cards and board games he got from the theme park where he worked. I have some Escape from board, I guess they're kind of card games. You sort of solve the puzzles on cards which unlock other cards in a kind of escape roomy fashion. Oh, a bit of a penchant for dungeon crawlers. These are expansions for one game. There's the Horizon. Now the actual Horizon Zero Dawn board game I have is at Kizzy's. That's the Thunderjaw though. I started painting it a while back. Didn't get around to finishing it. It's very, very, like, not even fully base coated yet, so I might do a stream of painting that sometime. And what I've been doing when I've been painting the Horizon minis is I've been going into the Horizon Zero Dawn game, finding the enemy and using photo mode to sort of use them as a model to paint. Kizzy's guarding my Horizon Zero Dawn board game with her life. Does that mean you've taken it to Berlin? Or have you just left it in your house? It's fine. It's fine. It's a good game. It's a fun game. It's a nice little... So the one I have is the first one they did, which is a nice little... like an arena combat game, a semi-competitive. You lose together, but only one of you can win. Basically, if you lose, you all lose, but only one person can win because you're getting points for destroying machines. But they've also made a fully cooperative, story-based RPG version with like an adventure book and the same kind of board tabletop combat, which I definitely want to get. They kickstarted that maybe last year, maybe the year before, and I couldn't afford to get in on it at the time. Kizzy has left it at home safely with a part of her heart. Aww. Right, I need my shields back. So let's shield boost me. Garrus, can you... You've done it yourself already because it's recharging and you have still lost your shields again. Right, let's use Adrenaline Burst so you can use it again. And we'll give you your shields back again. Now, if we were playing 2 or 3, I would be giving Garrus a sniper rifle. But in this one, as you can see, they're just shooting at walls because the enemy are on the other side of the walls, right? And I can direct them. I can say, look, go over here, go and stand over here. But the AI in Mass Effect 1 is not amazing, but it's good enough. And I still love my squad mates, but they could be a bit more competent in combat. It does go up a bit in 2. But this is, they were kind of breaking new ground here, right? This is a CRPG, but it's a third-person shooter CRPG rather than an isometric, turn-based or real-time with strategic pause. CRPG. Isn't the AI improved since it's the Legendary Edition? Probably. It's probably improved a bit. But they're still a little bit... C+ needs more... needs to pay more attention in Glass. It's not awful. It's not awful, AI. This is my most replayed game, so I obviously enjoy it. I mean, counting plays between...
wants creepers to scare the shit out of everyone.
Counting plays between Legendary Edition and the original on Xbox. Alright, we've got a Creeper's jump scare. Creeper's is ready. He will jump out and scare you when he's ready to. Okay, Kaidan, can you wait? Well, actually, wait till it's up on the wall or the ceiling. And then now, give that a throw. Or not. Maybe not. Okay, fine, I'll just shoot it. No, I won't. Oh, Garrus is down. Let's get him back up. And he's down again. Garrus, what are you doing? Why are you standing in the middle there? I mean, I haven't told him to get into cover, to be fair, but I didn't tell Kaidan to get into cover either, and he's there in cover. Okay, Garrus, you're going to have to wait. Let's use assassination to put some damage on this armature. If you could maybe throw that enemy away a bit. Okay, okay. His biotics don't seem to be coming off very well at the moment. Unity is still recharging, it's almost done. I'm going to focus. Thank you for the blesses and the Gesundheits. What's this about 2 streams ago? Do I still owe a Creepers? I think I might still owe a Creepers from a couple of streams ago, by the way. So we will give you 2 Creepers jump scares. Okay. Garrus, get up. Go and stand over there. Maybe on the edge so you can actually shoot the enemies. Right, now Kaidan, if you could actually use lift on this, and it should stop jumping around. There we go. It wasn't quite enough for me to kill it though. Okay, Kaidan's lost shield. She doesn't have a shield recharge. He has barrier, which he has used of his own accord. We're going to do a heal. Gosh, use overkill and then target that. Now Caden's down. Oh, hello, you've come around the side, have you? That's not fair. You can't do that. Right, that's a bit cheating, you coming around. So right, let's use Unity, we've got it back. Heal everyone. Garrus, you've used your shield boost on your own. Use a sabotage on that to disable its weapons. Oh, my comment was about telling Caden to get into cover. Yes. Yeah, it's Now, to be fair, the enemies are coming around the side now, so that's right. You use overload to get rid of his shields. You use sabotage to hurt him and get rid of his weapons. I'm going to get my assault rifle out. Follow him round. Okay. Wait, who's over here? Not anymore. Okay, these are annoying me a bit. And Garrus is down. Okay, let's get them both back up. Do a heal. Right. Is that one dead? Nope. Caden, use a lift on it. Did it not work? You didn't use it. Caden. Thank you. Now that one's dead. Use a
Hubert is
throw
love. Hubert is
on
life.
that one. Hubert wants a shark attack. Hubert wants a shark attack. Mike wants a shark attack. And then he's going to lurk. Let's give him that quick shark attack before he goes. Ba-bum, ba-bum, bum 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 bum. There we go. And there's the Hubert shark attack. There's the creepers jump scare as well. Let's give you them both at the same time. Hope you enjoyed both of those, everybody. There's a little break from this fight. Now let's get back into it. I think that's dead now. Okay. Right, now I need to get into cover where I can shoot the enemy. And we want to sabotage your shields. Overload your shields, sorry, and sabotage your weapons. Why have you... Can you two get back in cover? What are you doing? Look, I know I'm hot, but... Come on. The middle of battle is not the time. Right, is this going to be a better option to be shooting that with? Kizzy's got to head off onto the train. Thank you much for coming in while you were waiting. Kizzy, have a fantastic day. Enjoy your time in Berlin. Okay. That is not all of them. There's still some sneaky little fucker around here. Okay, we're going in here. I don't think there's any loot that I'm missing here. I think we're good. Could do with some more Medigel. Alright, down the long tunnel. Oh, they're jamming us. Got a bunch of extra stuff here. None of it is tungsten rounds. Or... No, they're not jamming us. Well, they are. They're still trying to, but the combat scanner negates it. Does mean that they have a sniper or another one of those jumpy stalkers, because those are the ones with the jamming devices on them. Unless we already killed it, which we may have done. Let's switch back to the sniper rifle and see if we're still being jammed. We're not. Okay. I'm playing this on Insanity difficulty, which I usually tag and I forgot to tag today.
Aside from the Citadel, I mean.
It's a bit of a burn on the Citadel. Calling it a ruin. So Protheans, for those who aren't familiar or don't remember, are a race that went extinct 50,000 years ago, and all the galaxy's technology is basically theirs. All the advanced spacefaring technology, anyway. Caden's still having headaches. He gets headaches because of his biotic implants that let him do all his psionic power moves. Talking about my allies not getting into cover, and I just casually walk towards the enemy as they shoot me. Uh-oh. We did just get a level up. So let's take you out and we'll have a look at that. Yeah, let's put points in piston though. Let's max out Commando, so I can use my boost abilities more often, and we'll give you some more points in Sentinel for your general stats. You've maxed out Turian Agent. Let's give you... Wait, he's got electronics and decryption, so let's put some into damping for you. Incendiary rounds, okay.
The tiles in those holes remind me of a bathroom floor.
What, these tiles? Or those tiles in there? Yeah, I see it. I see it. You could put a toilet there. Do you have maybe like a little raised fancy bath on top of this? Shower over there. Yeah. Not sure about the little bump in the middle for a bathroom, but you know. Uh-oh. Lift's broken. It's too high. Can't do it. Any ideas? No? Okay. I'll just drop down. And here. Dr. Tassoni, I presume.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Let me know how the sound levels are between me and the game. I can adjust those, and also what the stuttering or buffering, if there is any, is like, because my internet should be okay. I have a mobile home internet. So I can just take my internet with me to the hotel instead of using their internet. But I don't know what strength it is here.
Liara Tassoni, I presume?
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, alright?
I mean, I want to rescue you, but your mum's a bad guy.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
Everything's good, says Hoovian. Thank you very much.
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil.
Oh, really? Geth beyond the veil? Oh, I had no idea.
I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Get yourself up. What can we do? How can we help?
Any suggestions on how we can help?
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
So, as a female shepherd, my options for romance in this game, just in the first one, they expand a bit in the second and third, but my options for romance are her and him. Or no one. Everyone, a lot of people wish that that this guy was an option. Slim Pickens, says Hoovian Girly. It's like, and if you're a male shepherd, it's her and Ashley, the other human squad mate. I guess I kind of see what they were thinking along the lines of similar physiology. Like, he's a lizard. The other lady on the team, Tally, is in an environment suit, can't get out of it. Has to live in an environment suit to exist outside of her home ships. And then the other guy on the team is just a chonkier lizard, essentially. A chonkier lizard who's been infected with a sterilization plague, as most of his species has. Oh, hello. But the thing is, when you consider this is a trilogy, and there are more options going forward, you can stay. I mean, you can stay single anyway. You don't have to think, "I'll stay single because there's someone else." You know, just like real life, you just don't have to. Single is a valid choice. Okay, they're jamming us again. Let's switch to this. We're a bit far away, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the combat scanner on the sniper rifle. This can have two things on it. I forgot about that because this is a Master Spectre sniper rifle. Oh, rock's just in the way. Now you're down. There's possibly someone back there. Let's find out.
I think we're good, Shepard.
Do you? Are you sure? Because I'm not. Look. What's that there? What's that there, Garrus? You think we're good? What's that? I was hoping it would die in one shot, but obviously it's got good shields. Now it's down. Now we're good. Probably. Possibly. Okay. We need to get through there. There is a... Is that the mining laser? That's the mining laser. But let's go and have an explore to the back of the room. And see what's over here. A weapons locker. Don't mind if I do. Locker? I hardly know her. Sniper rifles that I'm not going to care about. Maybe the assault rifle. Maybe for Garrus, yeah. And that now has 2 upgrade slots. What have you got? Kinetic Stabilizer. Let's give you a Combat Scanner 5. So then I don't need to have... I mean, I've got the Combat Scanner 6, but... if I'm not using my Sniper Rifle, the Combat Scanner 5 might be good enough for where we are at the moment. Okay. Mining Laser. Oh yeah, we've got to guess what the correct code is. Right, so it's X, square, circle, triangle, and then an X? No. X, square, circle, triangle, circle. X, square, circle, triangle, triangle. X, square, circle, triangle, square. You know the code off by heart. Oh, it doesn't randomise it. I thought it randomised it. What about the one for the side quest on the Citadel that has a similar input, but a time limit on getting it correct? You play us too much. I mean, this is my most replayed game, and I don't know the code off by heart for that. But I have. It has been a while since I last played, to be fair. I mostly played this between the original, between 2007 when it came out, and probably 2016. At the end of 2016 I got a PlayStation and I didn't know... Well, it wasn't on PlayStation 4, it wasn't available on PlayStation 4. You wouldn't know where all 20 keeps in the Citadel are. I've left them alone for this playthrough. I'm doing what I call an I'm not your fucking butler run. So when the guy asks me, oh, can you help me just walk around and scan a bunch of bugs? I'm not your fucking butler, mate. No.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
Superior
We
firepower.
blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
A bumbling genius trope joins the squad.
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Minor spoilers though, Liara does have get a badass character arc through the second game. Sort of.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Not much margin for error.
8 minutes. Just stand there in a really awkward, like I'm being shut out of their conversation. Ah, if you have Rex with you here, if I die, I'll kill him.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
Ah, just kill him.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
You like my bullets in your face as well. Okay, we're gonna... overload their shields. I should probably use my grenades. Let's do that. Boost my shields. What can we do to him? If we got neural shock, we've got neural shock. We've got damping, which I think is, yeah, disables bionics. 3 weekends before Inquisitor Plebs meets Jennifer Hale. I hope you enjoy it. Jennifer Hale, the voice of Femshep. I did this all the way through. I often do this when I play on Insanity. When I play this game on Insanity, I just check, because you went down a bit easy. No, I'm on this. For me, I know different people have had different experiences, but for me, this game, Mass Effect 1, on Insanity difficulty, like, I just had to check that I'm still on Insanity difficulty, right? It just feels really easy. Mass Effect 2, though, it's a massive jump. It's a massive jump in difficulty between this and Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 on Insanity feels insane. Mass Effect 1, I mean, it's harder than normal. I guess you can kind of tell how hard it is when you run out of cover like that and one shot almost kills you. That's fair. But Mass Effect 2 on Insanity, I was finding that I was in cover and my shields weren't recharging because I was still being hit. Rose has struggled with Insanity on Mass Effect 2 and 3. Mass Effect 3 is one of their favourite games and had to not play it for a year. Wow. So of the Legendary Edition, I've got the Plat for Mass Effect 1 and 2. I've got the Play 1 and 2 on Insanity trophies, which are separate from the Plats. Thankfully, they used to be part of the Plat in the original games. In the Insanity playthrough, in the Legendary Edition, Insanity trophies are different. They're separate trophy. They're in a little compilation trophy pack with no Plat associated to them. I have not finished Mass Effect 3 in the Legendary Edition yet, so when we come to that...
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there and your pilot is making jokes?
But yeah, so when I come to playing Mass Effect 3 during this playthrough, we're doing the whole Legendary Edition. When I come to playing Mass Effect 3 here, it's not the first time I've played Mass Effect 3, but it'll be the first time I've played past about the first fifth of Mass Effect 3 in the Legendary Edition, and I'll hopefully be getting the Plat for it through the streaming, but that does mean I'll have to put aside my I'm not your butler concept by then and have a character arc for my Shepard where she realises that everyone needs to come together to defeat the Reapers, so she'll help everyone with their little problems.
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
50 years? You don't look a day over 20.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Oh, is that all?
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where did you get that information if you can't find information on the Protheans?
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Alright, we don't have much time here. We're mostly concerned with the Reapers.
Get to the point.
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Ozer is dreading playing on Insanity for the Plats for the PS3 versions of these games. But the Plat for Mass Effect 3 in Legendary Edition was a nice one.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
A beacon? Yes, that makes sense. But the beacons were not programmed to interact with human physiology. I am surprised you were able to make any sense of it at all.
Yeah, I can't really. There's an ad coming up in, it says 2 minutes in the chat, but it's just under 3 minutes at the moment. If you are subject to ads, thank you very much for sticking around. If you do, it helps the channel. 3 minutes of ads every hour removes pre-roll ads completely from the channel as well, and pre-roll ads I personally find are more annoying. Rosa, when they got their PS5, set a goal for themselves that they'd bit 25 Platinum Trophies by the end of 2026. You're about halfway through the year and you're at 18. It's not bad. You only got your PS5 last year, right? That's not bad. That's a good run. Oh wait, did you have any from PS3 before that? From PS3 and before that? And also, you won't miss any story or gameplay while we're in the ads, because I will come out of the game screen and do a little truth or lie question for the people who are not subject to ads.
It's just a bunch of random images, even after I got the cipher.
The cipher?
Some Asari mumbo-jumbo, supposed to help the commander think like a Prothean. I don't know if it worked, though.
They just had about 4 plats before getting the PS5, so you've got 14 plats since December. That's really good going.
The cipher altered my perception of the visions, but it's subtle. I still can't make sense of what I'm seeing.
And this was something another Asari did to you? Commander, with your permission, I would like to try something. You were touched by the beacon. The visions are locked away inside your mind. One of my people gave you a deeper understanding of the visions, but you still cannot put all the pieces of the puzzle together. I might be able to help you.
More mind probing.
What do you have in mind?
Like
what
the
you have
Asari who
in
gave you the
mind.
cipher, I can join my consciousness to yours. Maybe my knowledge of the Protheans will help clarify your vision.
Worth a shot.
It's worth a shot.
Huh.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What'd you see?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
Right, we're going to jump on over to chat. The ads have started, so before we carry on with that, we are going to do a little truth or lie for everyone who is not subject to ads right now. So, I'm going to tell you a little story potentially about my life, and you have to use your channel points if you want to guess whether it's a truth or a lie. So, what can I tell you? I'm going to waste too much time thinking about what to tell you now. I didn't think about this before the stream. A few years ago, I helped Interpol apprehend a donkey smuggler. A donkey trafficker. Sorry, not donkey smuggler. Is this true? You can ask questions about it in the chat if you want to. And then there are the option to vote with your channel points. Rosa feels like this is something that would be true. It's so messed up that it could be true, right? Donkey trafficking. I don't know what or why he was trafficking the donkeys. It's too wild, says Hoovian. Too wild to be a lie. It says Hoovian Girly. You can ask some questions if you like. Yeah, there was someone who was wanted for donkey trafficking. I identified them. Reported to Interpol that I knew their location. What is there to ask? It's pretty self-explanatory. That's true. Well, we've got an even number of points voted for in both truth and lie. It's a self-explanatory statement. I just helped catch a donkey trafficker. That's it. That's what more do you need to know? What more do you need to know? There's just under 20 seconds of voting left. And yeah, it's a wild statement. I think it's not the wild. Is it the wildest that I've said so far for this segment? I'm not sure. Time is up. Time is up, and I can reveal to you that it is true. It's true. When I was working in disaster relief, part of my job was assessing the people who were applying to work with us. And one of them matched Interpol's database for a donkey trafficker. So, yeah, donkey trafficking. Congratulations, Fuchsia, Rosa, and Hoovian Girly for getting that correct. Yeah, he was wanted by Interpol. He tried to get a job working in some helping out with disaster relief. Usually when people who have records like that try and work in war relief and disaster relief, it's because they want to access vulnerable people to recruit as traffickers. So, yeah. But there we go. Another weird but true story about my life. Welcome back from the ads. If you are stuck in the ads, if you were stuck in the ads and you're still here, thank you very much for sticking around. It definitely helps the channel out, and it keeps pre-roll ads off of the rest of the stream. So, Liara's had a look at the vision in my brain that was planted in my brain, which still remains within the sound of silence, and has determined that it's not complete, so she can't quite analyze it.
What's our next move?
Saren knew you were touched by the beacon on Eden Prime. He probably came after me because he feared I could help you understand it. I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least. Find the missing portion, and I am confident I can put all the pieces together.
Welcome aboard.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Liara, a totally non-important character that doesn't have any significance at all on any of the trilogy. We'll talk later.
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are
Now,
filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
with regards to romance, as I was talking about romance earlier, that if you're Femshep, your options are Kaidan and Liara. If you're Mask Shep, your options are Ashley and Liara. Having played this as Mask Shep and Romance Liara, made me really dislike Ashley, because once you get far enough along the romance route with Liara, Ashley gets really racist incel about it. You come and talk to her and she's like, "Oh, so you're getting close with Liara? I mean, if you're going to be with an alien, I guess she's a good choice. At least she looks human." It's like, fuck you, Ashley. What the hell?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Kaidan, ew, says Rosa.
Commander, I hope you plan to be civil this time. I don't enjoy getting cut off mid-conversation.
I don't need this.
Communications cut, Commander.
I'm not a petty child at all. Liara is the only romance that Rosa likes in the game. I know I've seen some of your screenshots from 3 where you're some very cute images with your Shep and Liara. Right. We do have a few little side missions. So the next main mission is to now go after Matriarch Benezia. We do want to talk to our crew as well, actually. After every main mission, your crew might have some other things to say. Now, I'm not entirely sure how not romancing anyone works in this. I think I might have to explicitly tell Kaidan and Liara that I'm not interested, so that it doesn't just get to the point where the physical section of the romance happens and automatically put you with one of them. Liara is an adorable because she's very interested. She talks about, I think it might be similar with the Mask Shep. She talks about being the Mask Shep. She talks about wanting to study you and examine you, and then going, "Oh, I meant purely from a scientific." She gets all flustered about it. She's trying to stay professional, but she's also really into Shepard, right? And then there's a similar thing with a romanceable character in Mass Effect 2 who is not romanceable in Mass Effect 1. Right, Kaidan. Let's have a chat.
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
Let's hear it, Lieutenant. I'm always open to my officers.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
Shepard? How informal. I don't need your approval. I'm a motherfucking Spectre, bitch.
I'm your commanding officer, Alenko. Are you questioning the way I handle things?
No, Commander, just concerned about the reception of the brass if things go sour. I apologize for bringing it up. I know we're getting the job done.
Then shut up. No, we'll not be too horrible to him.
Your concerns have been noted, Lieutenant. Dismissed.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Yeah, I think he's definitely not going to be approaching me for sex later. Okay. We could probably talk to him again. Bacon and egg sandwich time for Enceladus. Enjoy. Let's see what he thinks about the last mission.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. She seems nice enough. Hard to believe she's older than both of us put together.
Don't get too interested. It's no sex for you, Kaidan.
Any intentions there, Lieutenant?
No, Commander. Just art appreciation.
That's still a little bit of a creepy way to
We'll
put it,
talk another
Kaidan,
time,
isn't
Lieutenant.
Commander?
it? Alright, Liara comes and lives in the back of the medbay now. Let's grab some Medigel. Doctor, do you have anything to say?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Not anything
Goodbye,
new.
Commander.
We're fine. Is there any codex entries here? No.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Dr. Chocolates. Dr. Chakwa.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
But she's the doctor, that's her job. She's a good doctor.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I mean, I just like killing Geth, Liara. No, you're welcome.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
So you can choose what order you do the main missions in this game. Perhaps feels like Liara is a swoop romance. I'm not sure what you mean by swoop. Oh, like suddenly you're together when it does. Yeah. I feel like that in a lot of... I said this in a Discord server, in the Buddy Games Discord server, the other day in response to a question about romances. I feel like that happens with me in a lot of games with romances. I feel like I'm just progressing a platonic friendship with someone, and then suddenly it's like, oh, they're kissing now. And in fact, then later that same day I was playing Persona 3 Reload. And there was a cutscene where 3 different female characters in the game come in and all make some kind of romantic comment towards my protagonist character. And then all look at each other like, what? And I'm like, I only remember progressing romantically with one of these 3. What's going on? But yeah, I do feel like a lot of the times when I end up in a romance in a game, it's like, oh, it's there. Actually, the weirdest one was, I haven't actually ever finished a playthrough of it, but I have Rogue Trader, the Warhammer 40,000 CRPG from Owlcat Games. And one of the DLCs gives you a Dark Eldar character that you can, like basically a space Dark Elf, if you're not familiar with that setting, that you can romance. But it was one of my first times starting playing it. I had never started a romance with any character before. And there's this this dialogue bit where basically she refers to you and all humans as essentially a monkey in a derogatory way, and says, I would never, because she was being perved on. She was complaining about being perved on by some of the crew. And she's like, I would never with a monkey or monkey or whatever, however the special word that's basically monkey. And then she walks away, and an achievement pops up, and a trophy pops up. I look at the trophy, and it's start a romance with a crew member. How? What? How? What? What? Anyway, we will stop Sarah.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander.
I actually feel like that's happened to me a lot in my personal life as well, in real life. Just because I've picked the nice choices, suddenly it's like, oh, okay.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
And just for reference, that was what I was saying happens to me, is not people being rude and derogatory and then me being in a relationship with them. It's the whole just because you picked nice choices that Pep was talking about in chat. Rosa says, I may not be interested in romance, but that doesn't seem like romance to me, and I assume that is referring to the Rogue Trader Dark Eldar thing. Yeah, it's a weird one. I guess it's like the start of her romance path, where maybe the idea is that she learns that not all humans are so horrible because she ends up falling in love with your character. But it's just a weird dialogue to get that trophy from, you know. Okay, Lara doesn't find herself interesting. You must get lonely. See, I can kind of see how people would find this being sort of a flirty thing, but to me it's just conversational.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Me? Fascinating? Little old me?
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Don't try to study me. Chill, it's fine.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
All right.
I should go.
So there's a couple of dialogue options there that will unlock, give us some lore and things like that. But we'll, as we have been doing for the previous ones, we'll pass on those for the time being. I know there are a couple of people watching who haven't played this yet and might be interested in doing. So it leaves you something to explore yourselves and the side quests that I'm not doing. Right, so this is where we can just equip them. Let's have a chat with Ashley.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
Yeah, that can happen.
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
really mean. I didn't remember that bit. I remember the bit where she was, you know, all incel racist about it, but like just being cruel about, oh, the nerd. I bet the nerd doesn't have a sex life. I bet she doesn't even know what a penis is.
I don't think she's used to teasing, good-natured or otherwise.
No fun, Commander.
Dick.
Too bad those ruins got destroyed.
That's what a dick
I mean,
looks
they lasted
like.
Thousands of years. That's impressive.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Hey, actually, look, a planet.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
Garrus! That's right, Rosa. Best bro. Best bro, Garrus.
He's not impressed that you're going after Saren?
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says.
But
Thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
no kidding.
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate.
We have this
Me and
dialogue.
about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Not all Spectres are like Saren, you know.
Of course not. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Exactly.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Let's go say hi to Tali, and then we'll have a chat with Rex, and then we'll head on out.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Tali and Garrus are my favourite crew members. It's a shame they've got a lot of skill overlap.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
Too quiet to sleep?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just a silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sounds like the pilgrimage isn't just about finding resources for the fleet. Maybe it's about teaching you to appreciate your people and culture.
You're probably right. We Quarians spend our whole lives traveling, but really we never leave home. The pilgrimage has given me a whole new perspective on our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
I should go.
See you later.
So very minor spoilers. Tali becomes a romance option in the second game, and that's the other romance option that I was talking about, where it just feels like you've said the nice things, and suddenly you get, like Peb was talking about, a swoop romance. Now her species have to wear these environment suits if they're not in their home environment, if they're not basically on their home ship. They have to wear these environment suits to be able to live. The tiniest little thing could kill them. the tiniest little microbial bacteria. So when you get into a romance with her, there's a whole side quest to sort of work out, or a side plot. I don't think there's actually a side quest for it, but there's a side plot of working out how to... I think you have to find some things. I think you do have to do a little bit of fetch questing to basically allow her to be out of her suit long enough to have sex with you without catching a plague. What to her species would be a plague.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Kind of want to push him because I want to get his armor.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't
his
had a
personal
few
quest.
interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Rose hasn't done the teleromance in years because they rarely play a mask ship. Yeah, I do more often play as ladies when I have the choice in games.
Yeah, they tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
Yeah, okay, it's not quite the same.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
So long, Rex.
That's not what I thought was going to happen by pressing IC there. So the backstory for people who aren't familiar or don't remember with the Krogan races, their people were massively overpopulating their own planet. Krogan males have 4 testicles. They're very fertile. They were massively overpopulating their own planet, which, being quite an aggressive and warlike species, is not great. They got uplifted, which means they were helped to learn about new technology and come out into the world, used to defeat an alien threat, and then seen as threat themselves, and that's when they were then infected with a sterilization plague, so that they wouldn't end up overpopulating the galaxy. Right, can we talk to him again? Oh, can we examine the Mako for some XP? Can we talk to him again?
Shepard?
No.
Rex?
Okay, after the next mission perhaps. Right, on we go. So, another thing we did last time was we found some missing Alliance Marines who had been lured into a trap by a fake distress call left by a group called Cerberus. We also found that this group called Cerberus had been experimenting on people using Geth technology to experiment on an entire colony of people and turn them into Geth husks using the Thorian, which was the big plant enemy from the previous main mission, using bits of that to infect the colony and destroy
we got a
colony.
Transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
For what looks like weapons research, essentially.
I'll take it in the comm room.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
What kind of information?
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
Would have helped if
I
I'd
don't like
known.
being kept in the dark.
We can't have you racing around the galaxy chasing false leads, Commander. We only contacted you because we feel this may be significant.
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
So what they're telling me is they got a message that had no information in it.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer.
We'll go there
Good luck,
later.
Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
I'm sure they're fine. Right. What other little side bits? Whoops. Might I be interested in making sense for the role play? So we need to go and tell Admiral Koku about his missing people. Oh! I haven't given that to her yet. Okay. Thought I did, but fine. Horsehead Nebula, which I think is where we need to go for the next main mission, so we'll do that around the time we do that. We'll head back to the Citadel for now, because it can also restock some gear to purchase. Now the whole thing with Admiral Koku and his men, it ties in lore-wise to the second game. It doesn't really affect anything, but it just ties in lore-wise, and there's... Because I missed this side quest when I first played this game, when I then first played Mass Effect 2, there were a couple of lines of dialogue that I was like, what? What are they talking about? What do they mean? Which is explained a bit through these
Exo Presley has the deck.
Cerberus and Admiral Koku side quests. Oh wow. Auto, please. Thank you. There we go. Pure biotic. Lots of biotic abilities. Yeah, Rosa, ME1 does have side quests that do kind of give you some insight for the second game. Oh, there's also the hostile takeover quest that I want to do. That one. Hades Gamma and Gemini Sigma.
I am curious about the helmet you always wear, Tali. Does it contain technical augmentation systems?
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental suits protect against diseases.
I suppose that makes it more likely you will return from your pilgrimage then. You are only truly safe on your flotilla.
Should probably give Liara some better equipment as well. Well, we have her. Oh, okay. Maybe need to buy some better equipment for her then. She'll be using pistols. So give her that one. Is that better? Duration bonus, but power bonus a bit lower. Yeah, that should be fine. Right, gear. How much money have I got? 180,000. We're going to be selling some equipment here. I hope you like shopping in RPGs. Razor likes how the lifts have dialogue in. Yeah, they were the loading, hiding the loading screens, the lifts, and so they were quite a bit longer in the original, but they're just gone. They're just done in this one. Like where I'm doing the slow pan round, you could easily in the original sometimes even get 2 slow pans around yourself through the lift.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Alright, let's do some selling. I don't think I've marked anything as junk, but we'll try. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to sort by level ascending. Level 1 can sell. Anti-throwing gas will keep though. Level 2 can go. Let's get rid of that. Maybe 2 of those. 3 of those. Yeah, we'll just get rid of a few things. I'm going to keep the shredder rounds. It's nice we've got quite a few of those. That can go. That can go, because if it was good enough I'd be wearing it. That can go. That can go. Those can go. I think most of this can go in terms of the weapons. But the upgrades we might keep hold of most of. It's given us a lot. We've got 381,000. Are there any... Let me just come down to the bottom. I wish this would scroll faster. Welcome back, Kizzy, for the phone charge. Now you're at the hotel. How is your hotel? That's good armor for Liara. That's definitely better. Oh, but that 17. Oh, that's for Quarians. Oh, Tally would benefit from that, I think. 78,000. Yeah, we can get that, and we can get that. And I think my armor's better than those. Then we'll come back up and see if we can get the Spectre level assault rifle for ourselves. We can. That's most of our money done. There we go. Give that on. And that's got an extra upgrade slot. We'll deal with that later. And we'll give you the armor we just bought. And you. And then we can sell. There's a hotel cat.
Hello, Commander.
Kizzy. Photos in the Discord now, please.
Show me what you got.
Now we can sell the stuff that we just took off. There we go. Kizzy says, if they deign to make an appearance. Okay. Right, we're going to quickly go to some other shops and see if they have... Did they have a Medjol upgrade here? that I missed? Let's see if they have medgel upgrades and grenade upgrades that we can buy, so that we can have more medgel and more grenades.
Hello, Commander.
Don't think they did, but I'm just going to
Show me
double
what you
check.
got.
Type does not go in that manner. Let's scroll down. Do we want these barter? Oh, we can't afford these barter camps. No. Kiz was kind of busy trying to get her luggage up to the 3rd floor. You prioritized your luggage over a cat. Vivian Gurley says you're forgiven, but I'm not sure. Where do you want to go? Markets. Because he's sure Maxie will be back.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just
Show me what you've got.
Okay, do you have... You've got a medgel upgrade and a license that lets more stuff be sold on my ship, so I don't have to keep coming back here. Oh, you again.
Hey, Commander Shepard, it's me. You were too busy to talk last time, but that's not a problem. I know you're busy being the first human Spectre and all.
There's a lot going on right now. Is there something I can do for you?
This will be fast. I just wanted you to know what a big fan I am, and I was wondering if I could get a picture.
Picture? Do we pose for a photo for him? If you're quick.
Sure. No problem.
Just hold up your gun. Perfect.
You better not edit this into something. Like me pointing the gun at a small child or
Thanks
anything.
again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
Things going well here, Kizzy. Thank you. We doing all right?
Vivian Gurley, Seth is not mad, just disappointed.
Not mad, I'm just disappointed. Thank you for the bits, Vivian Gurley.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes? Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things.
Standard items. Let's see if you have any... You got grenade upgrades for me. Yes, please. Now I can have more... General Moorland. General Storeland. Alright, where's the lady we want to give? This, I love how this guy, he said hello there, that's why, yes, I didn't notice the hello there. General Moorland, Morloby. I love the fact this guy trying to get a refund on his faulty equipment that he's bought. He tries for the whole trilogy to get a refund, and he never does. I don't think he does. Right, we need to give this data disk to Emily.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
Oh, in Mass Effect 3 you can actually help him get the refund. I'd forgotten that.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Upfront payment on an exclusive interview, that's good. What else did we need to do? Oh, yes. General Kahoku. General Kahoku needs to know his men were destroyed by a giant sandworm thing. That needs us to go here and into the tower. And over here.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander, any word on my missing men?
Everybody's dead, Dave.
They were killed by a Thresher Maw.
A Thresher Maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a Thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the Thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
I hope you find what you're after, Admiral.
I will, Shepard. I'll let you know when I find anything out.
Right. That's what we came here to do. I think I will go and check if the jellyfish merchant has anything. And then we're done on the Citadel for the time being. Bonjour.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
I would like to buy
Show
something.
me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Ooh, I'll have those. I cannot afford those. Whoops, did not mean to fully back out.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Okay, let's look at the standard items, because that's where the other upgrades will be. And they're not there. Okay, I want to sell something.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Because
oh, this one.
I want those tungsten rounds. How much do I need? 35,000-ish. Okay. We can do this. We don't really need any weapon rounds apart from shredder rounds and tungsten rounds. The way I play anyway, I find that it's not really that. Like, the best thing to have is shredder rounds when you're fighting organic enemies, and tungsten rounds when you're fighting synthetic enemies. Right, so we're going to go back to the ship. Can find a fast travel. There. There's a couple over there arguing about whether their baby should be genetically modified. You can get involved, but I don't think it's any of my business.
With all this exploration of Prothean culture, this must be like a survey for you, Liara.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
Yes, most of the technology I had hoped to bring back to the flotilla has subsequently attempted to kill us.
I timed that quite well. Pleased with myself. Slow pan master.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Right.
Log. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
So we can do a couple of side missions. We want to take out these crime bosses in Han, Gemini Cygna, and Dis Hades Gamma. Which are Gemini Cygna's there, Hades Gamma's on the way, so we'll go to Hades Gamma first. And away. How is the hotel room, Kizzy, if you're still there? I hope you got settled nicely.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher War. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Well, there's that. So that's opened up some more quests to do. Kizzy says, what about the hotel? She was putting luggage in the closet. I was just asking if you're getting settled, how you're doing, if it's good for you there, if it's nice. Right, this is going after crime bosses, so let's take Garrus. Why not take Rex? Let's give Rex some play. I haven't really used him much. He says it's a nice hotel, it's basically a little apartment, that's good. What do we want to give you? What does Garrus have? Garrus doesn't have any technical abilities. I'm not much of a fan of stasis because I think you can't hurt enemies that are in stasis either. I'm not really a fan of that skill. Let's give you some points in fitness, increase your health, and throw. And just give Garrus another point in electronics, that'll do. Kizzy's hotel room is clean and cozy, that's nice, good to hear. Rex has... oh, no, he's using shotguns, he's got a good shotgun. Shredder rounds is good because we're going against humans. So let's give Garrus some shredder rounds, and let's give me some shredder rounds in my master weaponry. I think I need to put another upgrade on here. What have we got? Kinetic stabilizer. Let's do a rail extension. And what can we put in our armor? Medical interface 4. Let's upgrade that to medical interface 6 for some health regen. What have you got? Kinetic buffer 6. So shields action cooldown. That's fine. Energized Weave 4, let's give you Energized Weave 6, Shield Recovery. Right. We want to go here to the Syndicate hideouts. And as I've said before, we're not going to go to these other bits on the map to explore them. They're little side things that could get you loot, they could get you XP. If you are playing this and you don't have the plat and you want to go for the plat, you might want to go through those to collect, to try and find and collect things like the Turian insignias, Signs of Battle, Prothean data discs, and Asari writings. I've done that. It's not on this playthrough. We're going the right way. We'll turn a little bit. And also there are some things, like you can see that on the little radar there isn't on the map, so you might, as you explore these planets, find things that aren't listed, displayed on the actual map, that are part of those collectibles. So you do want to explore the planets you can land on, and survey the planets that you can't land on if it gives you the option. Sec. Just minimize that. There we go. Oh look! A little hideaway. Boom! Oh, I enjoyed that a little too much. And then we'll be snipers in these towers. See if we can get them without too much problem. Oh hi, you survived that explosion, did you? I feel like I'm such a bully. Okay. So everyone, I think I have to go inside now. It's everyone outside though. But we'll do a save. And we'll head in. Assault rifle, I think, at first. We'll see what the situation's like inside there, if I need to do any sniping. Oh, I can see someone's knee there. Oh, they moved. They realised. They heard me. What are you doing this close? Excuse you. Let's give him a neural shock. Down you go. Why is that not doing any damage to him? Was I hitting the other guy? Is he using his dead friend as a shield? Nope. Cover, please. Thank you. Okay, Garrison Rex are doing okay with cover at the moment themselves. Now, let's get the sniper rifle back and we'll take out their sniper. There we go. And... Bonjour. Le son... There. Oh, they're both right there. Let's try... a grenade. Don't think that worked. I think it went too far. Well, you're down. And... missed you. Now you're down. No, you're not. Fallen over, but you're still... Or is that someone else behind this crate? But we have ads coming up in about a minute. Again, thank you very much if you do... Oh, if you are subjects and then you stick around for them. We will not miss any, or at least not much, gameplay, because I will do something else for the people who are not subject to ads. Crime Lord defeated. Helena was right. These guys had quite the operation going. But that's all going to change. One down. Just one more to go. Let's quickly see if we can get some loot around here. Although the ads might hit before we do that. Tungsten rounds, good. We like that. Nope, dead end. What's in here? An aid station and a weapons locker, and we will open those in a moment. So we're going to jump on over here, and we're going to do another truth or lie for the people who are not subject to ads. So, is what I'm about to tell you true about my life, or is it a lie? My nighttime routine before bed includes, as well as brushing my teeth, washing my face, it includes... Now, Kizzy will know whether this is true or false, so I don't think she's allowed to vote. But it could give things away. My nighttime routine before bed includes going outside, taking 3 big deep breaths of the nighttime air, and then quietly, because I don't want to disturb people, whispering goodnight to the stars. Is this true or false? Feel free to ask questions about it. Does my nighttime routine include going outside, taking some deep breaths, excuse me, and saying goodnight to the galaxy or universe at large? Hooving Girlie wants it to be true. Thank you for the Gesundheit. You can ask me questions about it if you want to. It's fairly simple. Just go outside. Big breaths. Tell the universe good night. And then come inside and go to bed. Even if it's raining or snowing. I don't mind rain and snow that much, but I will. I might sort of adjust it to, if it's really bad, I might adjust it to sort of say it, open a window and say it out of a window rather than going outside. Kizzy's wondering if I say it to any stars in particular. No, just I don't know where the aliens are, or if I do, I'm not allowed to tell you. I keep looking at the chat rather than camera. Hi. Alright, time's up. No one actually put any channel points in. But I can tell you it's a lie. I don't do that. I don't. Unfortunately, I do need to quickly blow my nose from that sneeze though, so I apologise. Welcome back from the ads. You've come back just after I sneezed, and I'm just going to go and put you on the This Is Fine screen, and I'll be back in a moment. And we're back. I was muted. Welcome back from the ads. If you were stuck in the ads, thank you very much for sticking around and then sticking around for the the technical difficulty screen while you were right after the ads. Sorry about that. I've just taken some loratadine, and this is your friendly reminder. If you have any meds to take, please take your meds. Any blood pressures to check or blood sugar levels to check, please make sure you've done it. Don't forget to take care of yourselves. While we're talking about that, we'll put some points into medicine for Shep. And first aid. And fitness. Here we go. Self-care. Look after yourselves, everybody. Okay, a new shotgun, maybe... No.
Big stretch.
And Kizzy wants us to do a stretch. I always think that the person whose voice it is the person redeeming it, and I have to double check. That was Enceladus' voice there, telling us all to do a stretch. So everyone put your hands together, push forward, slowly raise up above your head, reach up, and down to the small of your back, and push down with your shoulders, forward with your chest. And then put your arms across the front like this, gently push them against each other, swap them around, give your shoulders a bit of a roll, and tilt your head. Roll your head. Make sure you're all stretched, nice and comfortable. Thank you very much for redeeming that, Kizzy. Okay. You know what? Garrus was using a sniper rifle there, but it was the basic level 1 sniper rifle, so we don't want that. The only time you'll hear Enceladus' voice on stream. Thank you very much for providing it. Ooh, 3 weapons lockers even. Wow. Game is spoiling me here. And if you want to be in the big stretch lineup, you can go into the Discord and go to suggestions box, I think it's called, and submit your voice telling everyone to stretch in there. It doesn't just have to be a straight up big stretch. You can say whatever you like. Kizzy said the same thing. Kizzy said the only time we'd hear her on stream is for her big stretch voice redeem. And lo and behold, she played Mario with me and was on voice for 2 whole streams. I'll make you all voice on my streams, every one of you. Can I get that? That's a weird place for that to be. How do I get up there? Here. Can I get up here? Nope, apparently not. Okay, that box is forever a mystery. Let's go. Right, we need to go to the other crime lord and take them out. Then we'll go and see... do we then go and deal with Helena, who told us about these crime lords, who is a crime lord herself? Can't remember where we have to go for her. Kizzy's going to go and hunt for some lunch. What are you planning to have? And also enjoy it. Oh, I see. Gemini Sigma is named after some dynasties. Ming Dynasty, Han Dynasty, Dynasty. Han is where the next target is. I like this planet. Sounds like a swear. Fuck off you. It's not, but it sounds like one. We'll survey this while we're here, just to get the XP. But that's a Matriarch's writings. That's one of the things you need to look around for if you want to get everything 100%ed. The question is, do we do the DLC, the Asteroid DLC? Enjoy your search for lunch. Let us know what you have when you have it. I hope it's good. Okay, the base is over there. These are big walls of wall. No match for the Mako though. Up you go, come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. Good tank. Up we go. And we go a little bit more easterly. Thank you for coming in while you were getting settled in your hotel, Kizzy. Have a wonderful trip to Berlin. We're going to keep heading this way. We're going to ignore those. But if you're going for a 100% run, you'll want to pick those up. I believe collecting all the writings and insignias and signs of battle and etc. are required for the plat. It's been a while since I got it, so I can't quite remember. And okay, they're up on top of that ridge, I guess. So we have to come around. They're either on top of it or they're in a little divot in the other side of it. Let's find out. Let's go up. Why not? Up the rugged terrain. And it's... yep, they're up here. Ooh! Turrets! We're good. We're fine, they're not going to take us out. There we go. Not with those turrets. And we will go in here. Take out some more crime lords. It's one of these prefab buildings. So there'll be a big room here. And then a little corridor with two side rooms on the other side of here. Where are you? There you are. Go on, play Cavalier. Oh, I should probably get in cover. And let's... trying to get in cover. Okay, I take it back. It's difficult to get in cover. I take all the stuff I said about the allies struggling with it back. You can deal with their shields. I'm going to do a neural shot. And let's throw a grenade. Nice, detonated well. Oh, you're down. It's you. And now you're down. Okay, we're at, oh, over there. Hi. Bye. Someone's over there. They're behind some stacks. Hi. Short range sniper headshot. Nice. Oh, hello. And goodbye. And you got your back to us. That was silly of you. And second crime lord defeated. That's both of them, no doubt. Helena Blake will be overjoyed to learn that these two scum are no longer a problem. I need to maybe have my camera over here. We'll do that for the next stream. We'll look at that for the next stream. Right, let's have a look and see if they've got any loot then. Because there will be 2 rooms over here. Unless they're sealed off. Any loot for me? Yeah, a wetware kit. Biotic amps. Oh, a pistol. Let's see how... Oh, those are good amps. Well, that is. Anyway, that's pretty much... I'm going to give you that one. I'm probably going to save that for Liara. Maybe Kaidan. Liara. Kaidan doesn't deserve it. Okay, so for hostile takeover, we now need to go to the Horsehead Nebula, which is where we need to go for the... I think it's where we need to go. Anyway, already. The Horsehead Nebula for the main story. Let's open this medical cabinet. Another biotic amp and some Krogan armor. Well, the only person who can wear Krogan armor is Rex, so he might as well have that. Okay, let's see if there's anything in the other side. Someone left a drink here. Does anyone want it? There's quite a few beers left on the table. Help yourselves if you want them. Ooh, nice loot here. Okay. Kinetic buffer and medical interface. We're going to have to decrypt this one. Easy enough. Better shotgun. I might save that for Tally. And a better biotic amp. Okay. Out we go. Back to the ship. We want to investigate Admiral Kahoku's lead and deal with Cerberus. Maybe we could save Kahoku. He says they're after him. Come on, let's go. Exit building. And back to the Normandy. So we are going to go to... Where are we going to go to? Hostile takeover. Horsehead Nebula. Fortuna in the Horsehead Nebula. And Cerberus. Needs to go to the Voyager cluster. Let's do Cerberus first. It's over here somewhere. Voyager. There it is. I think both of these have some Cerberus bases in them.
Commander, incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
That was a while ago.
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after First Contact.
The war's over. What difference does it make?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it. You don't need me to finish, Commander.
Look at the bomb disposal team then.
Shouldn't a bomb disposal unit be sent for this? We don't have anyone trained in that.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
How convenient, we're over here too.
It's in the Voyager cluster. That's the opposite side of the Alliance from Turian space. How did it get there?
I don't know. It's possible someone recovered it safely and brought it there. It's also possible it got very badly lost. It could have been wandering the relay network since the war.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
Okay. Well, we're already in the Voyager cluster ourselves, so let's just come out and find out where it is. In the Amazon system. Cerberus are in the Yangtze system, okay. Well, I think we're in the Amazon system. So let's find this probe and then we'll go and deal with Cerberus. Nope, not here. We can get some XP for these surveys though. Gas deposits. This one? Nope. Turin insignia. Have I not looked at every planet here now? Oh, it's this one closest to the star. This really boiling hot one. Okay. We'll take the 2 Alliance soldiers with us on this one.
Mr. James Ether is sticking around, and just subscribed for 12 months. 12 months WTF? Has it been that long? It feels like yesterday. Thank you for the fun times, Seth.
Call him Mr. James. Welcome in, Mr. James Ether. I hope you had a good evening last night with the football. And thank you so much for the resubscription. Enjoy your continued ad reviewing, use of fantastic emotes, and your ability to rewind time. Or the stream. You can rewind the stream. You can rewind the stream with a sub. 12 months. 12 months of subs. Thank you so much, James. 12 months straight. Thank you for the shout out for James as well. James has just started a new playthrough of Bloodborne on Friday evenings, which I may possibly cameo into sometime. Maybe. We'll see. Thank you very much for the resub, James. 12 months. Feels like yesterday. It does. It does, doesn't it? Oh! I have been affiliate for a year. The 30 went into extra time and James fell asleep. Fell asleep. Must have been a good match. Do I want to give you that? I think you can have it. We're going against humans here, I think, so we want to give you shredder rounds. Haven't used you for a while. Heat sink, heat absorption. Don't have that. We'll give you a kinetic stabilizer. Medical interface 5 is good. Okay, then you're doing okay. Let's give you this light armor. I think you're outfitted all right. So we'll give you the... I like that cooldown bonus. Actually, we'll keep you with what you've got. I want to save the really good one for Liara. And a pistol for Caden, please. He's fine. Let's give you shredder rounds if we have them. And I definitely still have shredder rounds on. Yes. And yes. Okay. So we're looking for the Alliance homing beacon. We have found An old probe from a war that was a couple of decades ago. And we need to dispose of it because it's got a nuke on it. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Okay, it's up in this little bit here. There it is. Whee! And we're going to go... Well, you'd expect a probe that's randomly sent out a mission complete message to maybe be on the surface of the planet or in orbit, not inside a structure. This doesn't feel suspicious at all. I'm sure this is fine. I'm sure this is all absolutely fine. There's nothing dodgy going on here.
Mine shaft. That's the source of the signal.
Smells like ambush, Commander.
I agree. This thing didn't crash. Somebody moved it here.
Oh really? You think so?
Your grasp of the obvious is inspiring. There's still a nuke down there. Check your corners and watch your back.
Sure, it's fine. They call it a mine. Right, and what weapons do you all have? You've got your pistol, good. You've got your assault rifle, good. Any loot? No. Let's do a quick save. This isn't a mine. It's a tomb. Well, it could be, seeing as there's a nuke down here. Could be our tomb. Alright, it's empty at the moment. Let's find the nuke. Find the nuke. Right, that one's locked. This one. Down we go.
What the hell?
Shepard, at last.
What do you mean at last? Who the fuck are you?
Have we met?
My name is Ilanos Halliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
You assume I give a damn. That's cute.
The strongest leads. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed! I was ruined when your kind held against the Blitz. What better way to recover my reputation than by eliminating the first human Spectre?
And so depending on what choice you make when you create your character, you might be the hero of the Skyllian Blitz, who defended successfully the human colonies, and there would be some extra dialogue here to reference that.
My crew will come for me.
Oh, let them. We'll be ready. An Alliance warship would make a fine prize. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, the ores here are laced with heavy metals. I'm afraid your suit radios aren't powerful enough to transmit.
No, there's heavy metal playing. They won't be able to hear us over the guitar riffs.
We'll find a way out of here.
I rather doubt that. Goodbye, Shepard.
What do we do now, Commander?
Get out of here and kill him.
We find a way out. Someone up there needs my boot up his ass. See if there's anything in here we can use.
There's no time to get out. You have to disable the bomb before it goes off. Let's go. Thankfully, the timer pauses while we're in this interface. One wrong button push. And I'm vaporized. Iron Maiden? Black Sabbath? Oh shit! Okay, I get another chance to do it. So I was reading chat and missed the timing on that button push. Which heavy metal one does James though? Iron Maiden? Oh shit, there is a timer. Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath? It's important. It's important to know. I think that's it. I have disabled the bomb. Right, now let's... Oh, we can just walk out. I guess 10 seconds wasn't long enough for us to get out and away from a 20 kiloton nuke. Or megaton, however many tons it was a nuke. Right, let's have a look through here. This could be a way out. There we go. Now we're up here. And they are going to be down there. Not quite expecting us. Hi. Right, which one looks like a Turian? You? I think that might be him. Let's take these all out. These all look like humans and Krovens. I think that was him. I think he went down first, which is nice for all his bluster. I'm the big pirate leader, blah blah blah, bam. No you're not. Now you're a stain on the wasteland of this planet. He's going to get back up because he's a Krogan, so let's shoot him a couple more times. Now he's down. Any more? Oh hi, there's some... Okay. Alright, note to self, save after disarming the bomb. Let's get that again. We won't listen to his blustering again. Sniper got me. Their own sniper got me. The sniper became the sniped. Let's be a bit more careful with that. That was what the little red poof was before, right before I died. Right, here we go. Let's try this again. Let's skip through the dialogue.
Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard?
You assume I get...
The one 3 years ago,
You're the one.
I was ruined when your kind held against...
All the Normandy.
And if you haven't
Don't underestimate me.
Goodbye, Shepard.
I don't know. Let me think.
Right, let's disarm this bomb again. One. And we're gonna go across square, triangle, circle, X, triangle, X, triangle, cross, X. And circle, square, circle, circle, cross, square, square, X, X, cross. I play fast and loose with whether it's a square or a cross. Being silly about it helps me focus when I'm disarming a nuclear bomb that could explode in my face. Right, back out we go. I'll do the save now just in case it doesn't let me do it outside. Alright, let's try that again. Right, now there was a sniper who got me. I still want to kill the Turian first because I think that's him. And I find that amusing. The sniper who got me was somewhere over there. How dare it run out? Do I think we can get him in one hit without using assassination? Nope. I'll still take him out first. Wow, it's a strong ability, the assassination ability, because it got him in one hit. And that was like 6 headshots just then that took him out. Okay. Let's find... It was you who killed me, let's get rid of you. That's Solarian Sniper. Good. Here. Oh, there's another sniper there though. Let's take out you before you fuck me over. Who else? You. That's the Krogan. Let's... okay, we'll shoot him once and then we'll use assassination once it's recharged. Still need to get him a couple more times. Okay, who else is left? Still someone down there. There we go. Let's use your... overload their shields. Shoot him while he's down. Otherwise he'll get back up, you see. You've got to hit them while they're down. Otherwise they just get back up, look. Halliet went through a lot of trouble to draw you here. A pity it ended like this. For him at least. Now that you're above ground, your suit radio has re-established connection with the Normandy. Time to get the hell out of here. First, it's time to have a look at these, this area and see if there's any loot to grab. Thank you for the claps, James. It's a little bit cheesy just standing up there and sniping them, but gets the job done. Is there any loot? Doesn't look like it. Probably got some for killing them. And a level up. Let's go for a bit more into sniper rifles. You can have some assault training and you can have some medicine. I don't think there's any loot here. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, let's go back to the Normandy. Then we'll go and deal with this Cerberus base. Which is in the next system over. There we go. Carbon dioxide atmosphere, lovely. Just like London. Right, we're rescuing hopefully rescuing an Alliance Admiral, so we'll take the Alliance soldiers. From a rogue Alliance Black Ops team. Landon? With its CO2 methane atmosphere. Alright, where do we need to go? There are 3 research facilities. Let's go north first, seeing as we're facing that way. My laptop and PlayStation are still on Belgian time. That's fine. I know what time it is. I know how long I've been streaming. Let's... Ooh. Get in here, they've got some turrets which we can easily get rid of. Say, while failing to assess the refresh speed of my missiles. Okay. Because you found a hipster spot, and we'll have a bagel with blue cheese and pear. In the bagel, or separate from the bagel? Blue cheese and pear. Interesting pairing. Although I can't have blue cheese. I'm allergic. The pear is on the bagel as well. Cheese and pear. I'll try it. What are these? All these little bugs. We don't know what these are. We will. We will know what they are later. We don't know what they are now. Oh, we know what these are. These are people. These are humans. Hi. Bye. Uh-oh. Sniper. You know how that goes. James loves a bit of blue cheese. I'm sure I would like it if I wasn't allergic to it. I do like cheese in general. Now James is going to get some Stilton. Blue cheese and pear are the best friends, says Hudingurley. I like cheese and pineapple together. Not necessarily on a pizza, but just in general.
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Commander.
I noticed. Right, so these are enemies. So once we deactivate this shield, we're going to have to kill them. You've eliminated the threat at this facility. Continue on to the other labs. Let's go. Find out what they're doing. Open! Ooh. Okay. So what's the update here? Data at the base you wiped out revealed another Cerberus operation on this world. Destroy that base as well. I thought there was a typo there for a moment. There wasn't. Okay, so we're going southeast to the next research facility. Because he also ordered a flat white to go with the bagel. Come on, turn around please. Thank you. Okay. Flat white is basically a standard coffee, Hudingurley. It's like a standard coffee with a bit of milk in it. It's a relatively recent way to describe it. Is it what used to be called an Americano? I remember when I worked in Cafe Nero, we didn't have anything called a flat white. Okay, let's see what atrocities are being committed in this space. Here we go. Because he thinks an Americano has more water in it. Okay. Evangeli doesn't drink coffee. I don't drink coffee either. There are they creepers or are they husks? Speaking of creepers, there's I think an ode creepers jump scare from a previous stream. Okay, we've got some armor. Worry about that later. What are these? They are Thorian creepers. Whoops. Press the wrong button. Can I do it again? Just use Omnigel. Fuck it. Let's go. Okay. Oh, hello. Wondered where you were. Knocked me over. That was kind. Right. Let's reboost my shields. Caden, I admire the bravery, but you're being a bit silly. Is that all the soldiers? No, there's another one there. I wonder if I had opened this, would they have gone for them or not? Does it have that kind of sophisticated targeting where the enemies will recognise each other as enemies? Level up, baby. Okay. Level ups are getting smaller. Let's give you some medicine. Let's give you some assault training. Okay. Does it actually like either of these new assault rifles? No. Alright, these are Thorian creepers. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop the anti-Thorian gas in my grenades. We're going to chuck a grenade there. Open this. Boom. Oh, there's still a dude. Still a research technician.
Make sure that doesn't happen again.
There was no sign of Kahoku among the creeper corpses. He must be at one of the other labs in the area. Oh, I'm being affected by his biotic ability still. Warp has a bit of a lasting effect. Okay, now one more base. So they've had little baby bugs, which we'll find out about later. They've had Thorian creepers, and down here at the southern base there will be something else horrific going on. James thinks Americano is a standard black coffee. He doesn't drink coffee, he may be completely wrong. I think so, I think that is how an Americano is, just it's not the... No frothed milk in an Americano, I believe. Which is probably where the difference comes between a flat white, which does have a tiny bit of frothed milk still. When I worked in Cafe Nero, we just had Americano, latte and cappuccino, and mocha, and baby chino, which was just the milk with the frothy top like a cappuccino. And had no coffee in it, so it wasn't a coffee really. Look at that. That looks cool. Focal length. No, not focal length. I want this view. We just want the f-stop. That's what we want. Let's bring that moon a bit more into focus. If we can. Now blur strength, that'll help. There we go. That's nice. I think I might have actually, looking at that screenshot, it might have been a lot of blur on both the moon and the Mako, and the focus being more in between them, but we'll see when I have a look at it. Right, we'll do a save here. And come to the storage locker. See what's in here. Okay. We'll take those, we'll sell those. That's a big bug. I know what it is, but in character I don't know what it is. Where are you going? Do you mind just walking up to us like that? It's very rude. Have a neural shock. Or not. Why didn't that go off? You have a neural shock. No? It's not letting me. Okay, well we'll do Unity and get... It's not, it wasn't letting me do any of my abilities there. Interesting. Let's use Unity. There we go. Do a heal. You do a neural shock on you, and full of lead, I guess. It's still lead in weapons. Throw him.
All patched up.
Are there any more? I think there are 2 more on that side. There's a sniper. Go on, poke your head out. Poke your head out again, please, Mr. Sniper. Or Ms. Sniper. Come on. You're not going to, are you? Let's grenade you. Oh shit, I've still got the thorium gas in the grenades. That's not going to do anything against these guys. Let's go for Incendiary Explosive 6. One more, and a giant bug inside the force field.
Won't get me next time.
Thanks for knocking me over, that was nice. Needed to lie down. Okay, big bug, and there's a body in there as well. I wonder who that is. It's a Arachni soldier. You check for a pulse but find none. Admiral Kahoku is dead. Despite the ferocity of the creatures he was sealed in with, there are no signs of trauma on his corpse. The needle marks on his arm suggest a different means of execution. Apparently, Kizzy likes the coffee in Berlin. Even Girly likes the taste of coffee but has a problem with caffeine. I do not like the taste of coffee. If we can get those ads snoozed, please, if anyone has any snoozes available. Thank you very much. Right, so Kahoku's been executed by Cerberus. That'll be important for later. Not in this game. But in the next game. Spoilers. Oh wait, there's more. You have found the location of a major Cerberus facility. Head to Nephron in the Columbia system of the Voyager cluster and destroy it. Well, guess what? We will do that next time. Which should be Wednesday. For now, we are going to stop there and jump on over to the closing chat, and we'll have a little bit of lovely music. I think I need to turn that back up for you. There we go. Right! That is the end of today's stream. Thank you all very much for coming in. Thank you to Kizzy and Enceladus and Bovinoid, James and Sol for being wonderful mods. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you to Mr. James Ether for the resub. Thank you to Kizzy for the stretch. Thank you to Hoovy and Gurley for the bits. Thank you to everyone who took part in my little truth or lie predictions. Thank you to Mike for the shark attack, Enceladus for the jump scare, Kizzy for the hydrate, and Bovinoid for being first. So, coming up this week, we have, in not correct date order, because it's Saturday today and Sunday's down here, so tomorrow we have some Ghost Club, so make sure you come on and join in for that. I haven't decided what we're going to do. We might do some Dead by Daylight, because that was really fun last week, so we could do that again if people are up for it. We can do some more Dead by Daylight, and if we don't have a full group of full victim viewers who want to play, we can always do team up as survivors against random stranger killer. And then on Monday we are doing some more Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I'm not going to say we'll definitely finish it this Monday, but we are getting close to the end there. On Wednesday we'll do some more Mass Effect, and on Friday we will do some Sekiro Seth Dies Lots. That's the week ahead. I hope you're all going to have a wonderful time with whatever else you're doing as well. Kizzy would totally be there if she were home, but she's in Berlin. But we'll have fun. We will have fun. We will have a lot of fun. Right, that's what's happening here for the rest of the week. Tomorrow evening as well, and Tuesday evening, Sol will be playing some Kingdom Come Deliverance. He may be doing some bonus streams as well while he's on holiday. And of course, next Friday evening, Mr. James Ether may be continuing with Bloodborne. Right, let's go and have a look who we can raid today. We shall give a raid to who do we have? Let's go and raid Clono, who is currently playing Tomodachi Life. We haven't raided Chloe for a while. Let's go over there and say hello. I've not seen any of Tomodachi Life myself, and I do have a Switch too, so maybe I'll want to play it sometime. Right, let's pop in a raid message. There we go. I'm Commander Seth. If you are subbed, you can use the first one that has the Commander Sethard emote on it. Otherwise, you can use the second one with the sunglass emoji. And if you want to catch up on any of my previous streams, then here is the YouTube, including one is just the general YouTube and one is the Mass Effect playlist. And if you want to come and hang out and maybe possibly play some games with some of us, come and join the Discord if you're not in there already. Alright, other than that, there is nothing left to say, but thank you all very much for being here. See you next time. Bye!